This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, whatever we discussed yesterday, you were able to practice, you're able to understand. At least on the screen, you're able to navigate this system, right? Different screens, different points.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ajay.
Yes.
But yes, this morning the server was down. Still, we will check. Now only it is up.
If you find any server down, instead of putting in the message, try giving message to me separately, because I'll not get group notifications majoritarily.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
But this morning,
Then
5 o'clock I checked, so you might not be awake awake that time.
It's okay, but at least I will check, or I will forward that message to the server guy. He will verify.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now what we will do is, we will try to understand invoice, partial payments. So far we understood full payment on the invoice. Yes, no? If I run this vendor report,
Yes, Ajay.
when I say full
Ajay,
payment,
Ajay, is partial payment is also called split payment?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me do the partial payment, but before I do the partial payment, I will execute one full payment. If I take the same vendor, if I wanted to process payment for invoice number ending with 12, if I wanted to process payment for this, what should be my payment value?
35,000.
35,000.
It should be 35,000. I'll go to payment screen. Manually I'm doing F-53. I'll take today's date. I will write full payment everywhere, bank account 35,000. Value date, I'll take today's date. I'll write full payment here also. Vendor account. I will click on process open item. I wanted to pay invoice number ending with 12. Is this the one?
Yes.
Yes.
Double click on the amount. Make sure amount entered, amount assigned are equal. If I go to document, simulate, the cursive CO object cannot be adjusted, press enter and then proceed to save. Okay, entry is posted. Now I was able to record payment against invoice for full value. 35,000 was my outstanding. I put the payment entry for 35,000. Can we call it as full payment?
Yes.
Yes.
Now I wanted to make full payment for this invoice.
There was an
So
entry, exchange rate difference 0. Is it a special
yeah,
adjustment you have done in your server?
no, because my invoice date is different, payment date is different, exchange rate from INR to dollar on these two dates are different. That is coming. It is automatic
But with a 0 value.
because difference is in the dollar. Whenever you simulate, it is simulating in INR because my document currency is INR.
If there is a difference, Ajay, then I have to do some setting. If there is a difference, because of that, maybe
It's
the
a
posting
one-time
will not.
setting. It is only one-time setting. If you see, local currency is 0, difference is in dollar.
Yes.
OB09 is what we do it. Exchange rate realized loss gain.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I will do, I will try to process automatic full payment for invoice number 13 alone. To process this invoice number 13 automatically, only requirement is to ensure invoice contains payment method. Is this condition fulfilled or not?
Yes.
Right. Now
Yes.
this invoice is eligible for APP.
But
Document
what
number
is the
ending with,
payment term, Ajay? Payment
This is not
on.
mandatory. This is not mandatory to execute APP. Only payment method. This is only to determine due date.
Then why you have like kept as a sensitive field if it is not important?
No,
Like
that was for a different scenario. What I'm
okay,
executing now is only a different scenario, not same. Everything is not same.
okay.
Okay. Now what I'll do, F110. Before that, I need to make sure yesterday's this one, is it cleared or not? Parameter is entered. Now, if I feel this I don't need anymore, can I also delete the parameter?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Yes, Ajay.
Right? I don't need this anymore because I don't want to always go back to the 12th payment run because it is no longer required. We understood the different scenario. I am deleting this out. Edit, parameter, delete.
Ajay, if you have blocked a one of the invoice in the payment proposal in F100, how long that will be in the block stage, Ajay? Will it be till the proposal or
Until
new
until proposal is deleted, it will be in block stage.
even say for example you had blocked it yesterday, I will run the proposal only 2 days later. Until then, still it will be in the block stage only, right?
It will be in block. You need to ensure on this run date identification, there should be no proposal.
Okay.
No parameters also.
Parameter will not block anything. It will block only when you do the proposal.
Okay.
And
Okay.
once you block here, it will not have any effect in the FBL1, right? It is only at the block at APP F110 level, right?
Correct. It is only blocked for transaction posting, not for reporting. Reporting will work as usual only when you try to do the posting. Manual posting, it will not show any open item, which I've already shown in the last session, I guess. Am I right? It will not allow you to make any payment because if I try to clear an invoice, you cannot do the same posting again. Am I right? If it is invoice, you can book, I can book parallelly. Is this true? Invoice, you can do, I can do parallelly for the same company code, same vendor. Am I correct or not?
Yes, yes, Ajay.
Yes.
It allowed
Correct.
us.
Invoice is allowed. Payment is not allowed because here you are trying to clear it. Here you are trying to clear it. If you come first, you can clear it. If I come first, I can clear it. Together we cannot clear it. Clear? Am I right?
Ajay, one more question.
Check
If
your
you block at FBL1N, if you block there, system will not allow you to make, to take that for proposal run here in F100. It's but the other way, if you block at F110, it will not have any effect at FBL1, right?
Correct. You're right.
Okay.
This is only
Okay.
during this. It will not have any
Okay.
impact. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
Now let's
So
come to
how do we
this.
check the proposal, sir? Like if already somebody has created the proposal, then how do we check it?
REGUS. Give your company code. Execute the table.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
I'll put this 14. Same identification parameter. Same date. Company code AP90. Payment method C. Next payment, let me take tomorrow's date. Sorry, 15. One vendor we have this, save it. Now, what is my target? To clear all the invoices or only one invoice?
Only one invoice.
name. 13.
Only one invoice. I will go to proposal, start immediately, continue, refresh, display proposal. This is now going red. This is now going red. Go back, understand why this is red. We are not getting any information. Reason? Log is not enabled. Log is not enabled.
Sent.
What is this vendor? 190011. Or I can put this. Save it. Come back. Proposal. Enter one more time. display proposal log, green, sorry, this is red, exception, go to log, account blocked due to unconfirmed change. Now this change is happening because of what?
Vendor master data change yesterday we did.
Is a sensitive
It may
field.
be payment term or it may be some other thing also. If anybody practiced, added any additional field, that could also be a reason.
Yes, sir.
Because it is at a client level. Supplier account, master data, preparation, sensitive field. Others, those who are not talking, please go on mute. Shaker. Payment term is there. Currently, I will delete it. This concept understood, right? Everyone?
Yes.
I am deleting this sensitive field. If I delete the config, let's see if it will work or not.
But while
Edit.
deleting, you don't need confirmation.
I'll show it. Proposal. While deleting it is not required. I am deleting a config now. Proposal red, meaning it is still capturing, because in the vendor master, which table is triggering this change? LFA1 or LFB1?
LFB1.
LFB1. Can somebody in 23 P3 server confirm this vendor? Anybody is with system on P3 server?
No, J minus 23 P2.
Anybody is doing? Can you confirm? Confirm?
Confirm, sir. Confirm, sir.
Okay. Now I will delete the proposal. Let me redo the proposal. Enter. Display proposal. Green now. Others, why are red? Why the others are red? Understood, right?
Yes, we have blocked.
Because in the line item report there are block indicator. Because of it, it is going this. Now in the green, how many we wanted to pay now? All green or only one?
Only one invoice.
Only one.
For 3 invoice, I think.
If I refresh it, we wanted to pay first outstanding, which is invoice number 13. But
Yes.
system is proposing how much for the payment?
I think 3. Yeah.
1,05,200. This is payment because there is a payment document number. Come back. Is this what we wanted or we did not want this?
We did not want.
We don't want.
We don't want
only
it.
one.
Right? Only one. Now it is not okay if you tell me go to change mode, select the unnecessary invoice, block it. I don't want to do it. I want straight away go pick one invoice. Then what I'll do? Edit,
Free selection.
proposal, delete it. Now go to free selection. In the free selection, there are two functionality. Functionality number 1, including. Functionality number 2, excluding. Meaning whatever value I pass here. I wanted to select what? Document number. Copy the document number 13. Put this here. What is this value?
Document number.
Document number. Now select the appropriate field name. Open the drop down. You will get it. This is what document number. If you do not get the relevant field that you are looking for, click on this others. Click on others. You will get these 3. These are the basic 3 database table. From document level, you can call a field. From vendor master, you can call a field. From customer master, you can call a field. Currently, from where you want to call? From document.
Document.
If I select a document, Am I getting a list of big fields?
Yes.
Big list of fields is coming, right? Now you can filter anything. Whatever you filter, only that data will be displayed on the proposal. Rest will not come. Now I want what? Document number.
Document number. Fourth one.
Select a document number. Do I need to include this document in the proposal or exclude it from my proposal?
Include.
Include.
If I wanted to include, don't do anything. If I don't want to include, take this exclude. If you tick exclude, if you don't tick, it is include.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Now I'll save this. Now I save it. Go to status. Expectation system should give proposal only for one invoice, 35,000.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Go to proposal. Enter. Refresh it. Display proposal. Is this picking only that invoice?
Yes.
It is ignoring all others. This is my single invoice full payment. In case if I wanted to pick two invoices, delete it, free selection, 13, and I also have 14 here.
Yes.
How do I put next number 14? Should I put comma?
Yes, Ajay. You can put command. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put comma 14.
No, I
Save
think
it.
you should put down.
Sir, when to put the bracket? No, sir.
We will see what is happening here, because there may be a situation where I need to include out of 200 entries only 20 entries. Possible or not?
Yes, sir. Possible.
Now I'll come here. If you wanted to delete it, you'll have to select the relevant column. Top, can you find a delete icon?
You can use exclude values. Only one invoice to be mentioned. Exclude values, no?
No, I wanted to pick two.
Okay, that option is there, but when there is a tab, na, exclude values. If you mention the invoice which you are not going to pay, will it work or not?
It will work. It will work. It will exclude them, and the others it will pick.
Okay.
Okay. If you are not okay with this value, you can select this. Click on this icon. It will delete. If this is this editable or not editable?
Not editable.
Not editable. If you don't want it, put your cursor here. Click on delete. Clear? Whatever you don't want, place your cursor. Top, you will find a delete icon. Click on this delete entry. Open the drop down. Document number. Put these two document numbers. We are separating the value with comma. Save it. Tomorrow you will be questioned this. In free selection, how do you pass multiple records? Come to status, proposal, continue. This is done. Display proposal. Comma is working or not? Separator.
Okay.
Yes.
Right? Separator comma is working. Now I don't want to. I'll pick only one invoice. Delete proposal.
Ajay,
Free selection.
How many can we select?
Sorry.
How many records we can pass in this each field?
You can put multiple, but it is not recommended you put multiple records one by one. In that case, what you need to do, you'll have to use the payment grouping. You change assignment or you put payment terms. There are different filters here, right?
Sir.
You have different filters, right? Use any other filter through which you can pull out all the information with single value. Maybe reference you change, header text you change, assignment you change, something like that. Meaning you should find out an easier way with which you can filter out whatever you wanted. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Save this. Come to status. Proposal. 35,000 is expected number. 35,000 is here. Come back. I'll do the payment. Payment is completed. This is fine. Automatic payment, full payment, manual payment, full payment. Clear for everyone?
Ajay, if in partial payment means like I thought from one invoice we are going to pay only half the amount of that particular invoice.
Yeah, that we have not done yet. Before that, I showed full payment so that you can feel the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not yet done. What I showed now, only full invoice payment so that you practically understand the difference. Okay, now let us go to partial payment. Now, if I go to partial payment, I go to vendor line item, refresh it. I will pick this invoice number 14. What is the value on this invoice number 14? 35,000.
Yes, sir.
But I will take 35,000. This is my invoice. This is my invoice. And let's say I will make partial payment 1, partial payment 2, partial payment 3. Possible or not? 3 payments.
Possible, sir.
Let's say first I will pay 10,000. Payment is debit. I'll put debit number. And second one I will make 8,000. And balance amount is how much? 17,000. Third payment I will make 17,000. Overall, it is becoming 0 after 3 payments.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Now
Yes.
to do this part payment, not partial payment, let's write part payment. You have two options. You have two options. Option number 1, partial. Option number 2, residual. So we can pay part payment in two ways. One is partial payment. Second one is what? Residual payment. Okay, one is partial payment, the second one is residual payment. Here we enter payment amount and here we enter balance amount. If I take the first case, I will remove partial from everywhere so that this will not create confusion. Payment 1, payment 2, payment 3, in short, 3 intervals I am making a payment. If I go ahead with partial payment, I need to enter amount. First time, how much I need to enter? If it is a payment amount,
10,000.
10,000. In this case,
25,000.
25,000.
in this case, I need to enter what amount? Payment amount or balance amount?
Balance. 13,000.
Balance. Balance amount is how much? 25,000. I need to enter 25,000 here. This is first, this is the second, this is third. Second,
8,000.
8,000 payment amount. Balance amount here,
17,000.
17,000. Okay. What about here?
17,000.
What about here?
0.
0. There is any difference or there is no difference between these two?
There is a difference, amount difference.
You observe any difference?
Yes.
Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. original invoice is open until full amount is paid. In this, what is happening? Partial payment. Original invoice is open until full payment is made. In case of residual payment, original invoice is cleared when we make first payment. Again, there is a difference. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, when you make partial payment, you will find original invoice is open. When you make residual payment, original invoice is open or original invoice is cleared.
Clear.
Original
Clear.
invoice is cleared and
Remaining amount will be opened, right?
balance amount will be a new open item. Balance amount will be a new open item. Let's see this manually first before we get into SAP automatic payment. This is what I am referring now. 14, these three payment, invoice, partial payment. Okay, let's take this partial payment. Similarly, let me also take next is was residual payment. Let's separate it with different color. This is your invoice number, this is your invoice number. Okay, this I'll make it 15. 14 and 15 both are for the same amount, 35.
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming out from APP because we are trying to understand in manual how system is going to behave. F-53 today's date, I will put part payment 1, partial payment 1. First payment was how much?
35.
10,000.
Payment
10,000.
amount
10,000.
10,000.
10,000.
Okay, I'll put same thing, part payment 1, vendor number this. Since I know against which invoice I'm making the payment, I will select a document number. But until I talk about these points, don't select a document number. Be on none and click on process open item. Don't tick this. Process open item. One point which we need to do here is, on this screen, are you able to see partially paid amount?
No.
No.
This column.
This column we can see.
Yes.
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 Column is available, right? This is available. Make sure this is available, point number 1. If this is not available, on this screen, you will find editing option.
Yes.
Yes.
Go to editing option. On the editing option, you need to click on include invoice reference. What you need to click?
Include invoice reference.
Include invoice reference, point number 1. And this one, why did we put this? This we put because by default, I don't want system to assign everything, right? If you take this, your amount assigned will be by default to 0. Otherwise, sum of all the open item will be the amount assigned. Just to ensure system is not assigning on its own, you want to take the decision what is to be paid, what is not to be paid. So what I will do, I don't want system to propose me the payment amount. I don't want system to propose the amount. As a result, I want this tick box, and this is enabled by the user. At the time of data entry, user will have access to it. In some project, user will not have access to it. T code for this is what? Down below right side.
FB00.
FB00. This is your user editing options applicable for every user separately. Sometimes you will allow user to do it on their own. In some cases, in some project, this access is not available with the user. In that situation, what we will do is you need to give parameter value to the basis consultant. To who you will give?
Basis consultant.
Basis consultant. Now how you will give it? Let's assume I will not take payment, include invoice reference. Okay, I will save it. Come back. This is gone now. Partial payment.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If I tick this, this is appearing again.
Yes.
Editing option. I'll remove it. If I don't save it, it is applicable only one time. Okay, if I save this, every time I come to this screen, it is applicable. Now what I will do, now my include invoice reference, enabled or disabled?
Disabled.
This is now disabled. I will come back. Go to SU01. Where?
SU01.
Put the respective user ID. Click on display. Here you will get parameter. Can you see this parameter?
Yes.
Yes.
On the parameter, you will get this. And check what is here. Check what is here. Something will get updated when you make any change in the user profile. Whatever the layout that you are adding, you will see all these are coming here. Somewhere I would have added this layout. AP report, GL report. Yes, no? These are all becoming my user default parameter values. Now you have something called financial accounting options.
Yes.
Currently there is one into mark here. If you are not able to understand what are this, simply what you do, copy everything. What you do?
Copy
Sometimes your basis will not understand. He will ask you to give me the parameter value, parameter ID. I will do it. Select all, Control C, add a new Excel sheet, Control V. Okay. Yes, no? Clear what I did now?
Ajay, will we have access to SU01 in the SAP system?
You will have display access, not change
Okay.
option, display you will have.
Okay.
What I did clear now? Now you can see default controlling area is 8000, default operating concern is 8000. If I change it here, whenever I go, my user ID will bring this controlling area. You can control it from here and user can change it. Now I will come to this screen, F-53 one more time. If you don't need to go till there, on the same screen, go to menu. Do you get editing option? From settings, can I go?
Yeah.
I don't need to go until simulation, not required. From here also you can go. Directly you can also go to FB00. Let me go to FB00. If I come to FB00, there are many options. Right? This is applicable for everything. But if I come from F-53, setting, editing option, this is coming to the same screen again. But where are you looking at? Open item processing, open item clearing.
Yes.
Go to open item. tick this, include invoice reference, save this. Now user parameter changed or not changed?
Changed.
Changed.
Now I will come back, open one more time SU01, display, parameter, same thing. Select all, copy, in the same sequence, paste it here. In the same sequence, paste it here just to do a true false. This with this. Wherever there is a change, you will get false. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Identify where is false. Here is a false. Correct? Any other false?
No, everything is true.
Easy to identify what is getting affected.
Before and after. Yes.
Now, this is correct one or this is the correct one. Let me put two colors. Is yellow correct one, green correct one?
Green is correct.
Green is correct one. Now I cannot tell the user for you to do the what you call partial payment. Go to editing option and then tick this. I cannot say. I will not show the user, come here, show this. I will tell user to tick only this. What if user is ticking everything? You cannot control the user mind, right? Yes, no?
Yes.
He will put everything. So you will tell, I will not give this access to the user because unnecessary problems might pop up. User will select something else, he will tell it is not working. And you may be thinking, what could be the reason? There is no reason. User went, ticked unnecessary checkboxes. User went inside, given unnecessary checkbox options, which might be creating a problem. Don't do all this kind of a thing. Simply identify what parameter is required, come back, give this parameter to the basis. To whom?
Basis.
Give this value to the basis. Give this to the basis. Ask basis consultant to update it for all the users or only the FI user, or give the list of user.
Ajay, what is
Then
the difference between ABAP consultant and basis consultant?
basis is who will create the user, who will change the user, who will release the TR.
Okay, credentials.
ABAP, all these are basis. ABAP is only to debug the system, to create a program and then to modify any existing program.
Okay.
Okay, now give this along with the user ID or tell ABAP tell your basis consultant to assign this parameter to everybody. Basis guy will do it in one go with all the user. Mass change he will do, everybody will get it. Clear what to do for partial payment?
But sir, only this value will they be able to understand, like F02 and XXX?
Yes.
You are talking about only this.
He will just control C, control V in the user parameter. He will not even ask anything.
Okay.
Okay. It is your responsibility to identify, test in the development system for your user ID. Before and after, are you able to see the difference or not?
Yes, sir.
X positions are getting changed because there are spaces in between, if you notice. Yes, no? Each space X is referring to a different value. Because that is not selected, it is blank here. So don't assume anything, don't type anything. Control C, control V. Basis also control C, control V. Am I clear?
Okay.
All right, I'll come out from this. Now what I need to do the partial payment? Setting, editing option, open item. Is my setting correct or incorrect?
Correct.
One minute. This is correct. Come back. Now what I'm planning to do, partial payment.
Yes.
Account 10,000. This I'm not giving profit center because we are expecting which splitting will come into the picture, active, passive, zero.
Passive.
Once we are all clear with this, we will take clear-cut scenarios to understand exclusive document splitting. Till then, make sure here splitting is happening by default. This one, whenever you're talking about partial payment, am I supposed to select a document number or not supposed to select a document number?
Supposed to select a document.
You're supposed to, but
Not
okay. Let me select a document number. Let me select a document number. Process open item. When I select a document number, click on process open item. System will ask me which document number you want to display. What number I should put? Invoice number?
14.
This one?
Yes. 19
Copy this
also.
14. Put this 14. Only one. Click on process open item. This is coming here. Currently, invoice value is 35,000. Any part payment is already made or nothing?
Not made.
Nothing.
Nothing. At this moment, we are on the first payment. We are currently here. Am I right? Payment number 1, nothing is paid. Here also, on the partial payment, nothing is paid. But you have to look at the tabs here. There are standard tab, partial payment, residual payment, withholding tax. Which scenario are we referring to now? Full payment or partial payment?
Partial payment.
Payment.
So before we call it as a partial payment, let us talk about part payment. In your part payment, you can make two ways. One is partial, other one is what?
Residual.
One is partial, other one is residual. If you make partial payment, invoice, payment, both are open until everything is cleared. If you go to residual payment, invoice will be cleared and then the balance amount will be another open item, new document type, new document number.
Yeah.
New open item. Which one are we testing now, partial or residual?
Partial.
Partial. Everywhere, every client will be using a partial payment. As a consultant, you have to suggest partial payment. Tomorrow somebody might ask, if you were to suggest your client between partial and residual payment, which method you will suggest and why? Your interview will ask, if you were to suggest between partial residual payment to your client, which one do you propose and why? If you tell partial payment, they want you to explain the reason why. If you tell you propose residual payment, they expect you to talk why residual payment. Now, which one are we testing? Partial payment?
Yeah.
Yes.
In the partial payment, if I select this invoice number, it is asking me to enter payment amount. How much I am paying?
10,000.
10,000.
I will put 10,000. Am I giving any sign or only 10,000?
We need to give sign.
No. Currently, did I give any sign or only
No.
10,000 I have given?
No, sir.
Only 10,000.
Only 10,000 without any sign. Let me press enter. System is automatically applying the negative sign.
Yeah.
So I don't need to care. Plus minus system is taking care in case of my partial payment. 10,000 to 10,000, it is okay. Is this clear? Partial payment? Entering the payment amount alone. Just enter the payment amount blindly, it is okay. In case if I don't want partial payment, I want residual payment. Click on this tab. In this tab, okay, I have to put residual value.
Yeah.
How much am I paying now? According to our scenario, what is our payment amount?
10,000.
10,000. Am I on the partial payment tab or am I on the residual payment tab?
Residual.
Residual payment.
Residual. As per our understanding, in residual, are we supposed to give payment value or balance amount?
Balance.
Balance amount.
Balance amount. Out of 35,000, if I pay 10,000, what will be balance?
25,000.
25. Now I will not put 25,000, I will put 10,000. Assuming I got confused, I am giving 10,000 payment amount under residual column here. If I press enter, system is giving a message, check plus minus sign. Am I correct?
Mm.
In case of a partial payment, plus minus has no impact.
But it's a warning, no, Ajay. If like
No, it is a warning, but it is telling check plus minus sign of the difference. It is telling overpayment now.
okay.
Meaning, if you don't consider plus minus symbol, your transaction may be incorrect. Now I am not considering, I am pressing enter. How much the system is assigning?
45,000.
How much I am entering?
10.
What is my invoice?
35.
Three values are nowhere correlated.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Mm.
Now, whenever you are making any payment, always make sure your payment is always negative. Payment is always what?
Negative.
I have to put minus sign. If I put minus sign, if I press enter, it is considering 25,000 because this is my balance amount. If balance 10,000 is left, system is assuming 25,000 is paid.
Yes.
This is what we listed here. You enter balance amount. Here you are entering payment amount. If I have to make residual payment, in the first instance, what value I should pass? 10,000 or 25,000?
25,000 balance amount.
25,000 plus 25,000 minus.
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 Okay, I will put 25,000 minus. Is this working fine?
Yeah.
Now I have to put 25,000 minus here. Plus minus is having any impact or no impact?
It is.
Sometimes your user will come to you stating with the same reason. He will tell I am giving 25,000. It is becoming some other number. They will tell system is working very crazy today. I don't know on what basis system is working. System is working correctly. We are not understanding it correctly. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
System is doing correct only, but our understanding is not correct because we are not trying to apply where to put plus minus logic, where not to put plus minus logic. Most of the places it is taken care by SAP, but there are certain places where you need to take care.
Sir,
Place where we should take care of plus minus symbol. If you are not taking care of it, you will get into unnecessary problem. User will get confused. He will reach out to you. That question will also create confusion to you. Sometimes we will also not in a position to give the answer because we also did not experience it before. Am I correct? We thought, okay, put the amount, press enter. He is pressing enter, but you are not paying attention on plus minus. He or she is also not paying attention on plus minus. But when you're talking about residual, in case if somebody is asking you in your interview, specifically talk about plus minus symbol plays a crucial role here. Now I'm not talking about residual. I'll remove it. To remove it, delete the amount, press enter. Which payment are we supposed to make?
Partial payment.
Partial. Partial.
But why
Our
we
first case.
should not? Why we
sir,
should
in
not?
residual, sir, if the field are blank means if we the double click
No,
means the system
I
will
just showed the screen now. I'll come to residual payment and you will also practice. After that, we will discuss the queries. Currently, just focus on what we're doing. Okay, just observe what we're doing so that when you practice it, you have to do all these things on your own. Now I'm coming out from residual. I just showed how to enter data partial, how to enter data in residual. That's it. At a time, you will feel the difference. Now I am coming back to partial, which is our actual case now. Right? Now what you do, double click on the amount. When you double click on the amount, payment amount will be enabled. You should not click on anywhere. If I click on document number, document is displayed. Come back. If I wanted to edit the amount, strictly click on where? Amount.
Amount.
Double click on amount, not single click. If I double click on the amount, payment amount is enabled. On the partial payment, plus minus symbol is having any impact or no impact?
No impact.
No impact.
No impact. System will take care of it. How much are you making a payment?
10,000.
10,000. Field is clear. Self-explanatory. Payment amount.
Yeah.
Put payment amount 10,000. I'm ignoring the plus minus symbol. Ideally, I should put payment amount minus 10,000. Press enter. 10,000 to 10,000 matching. Now go to document, click on simulate. Now click on post. Payment posted. This is my payment document number 15.5. Go to line item report. What is current total outstanding?
70.
76,400.
This you'll have to look at because there are subtotals. There are subtotals. Don't get confused with this and then with this. Be careful that you are looking at this. This is my full total where you find thick yellow line. Light yellow lines are subtotals. Thick yellow line is a full total. Clear?
Yes.
So be very clear, be very careful when you are looking at the number. Otherwise, minute points will create unnecessary confusion. If I list, refresh it, my total should be how much outstanding? 76,400 or 66,400?
66,400.
It has to be 66,400. I will go to list, refresh. Is it 66,400?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, can you see this payment document is also open? 10,000.
Yes.
Okay. When you were doing on this, on the editing option, what did we enable?
Payment reference.
Invoice.
Invoice reference.
Invoice reference.
Invoice reference. Now, all the document numbers or all the invoices, wherever partial payment is made, invoice payment are connected with invoice reference column. Do we have invoice reference column on the screen currently?
Yes.
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 Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to invoice reference column. I will do a subtotal based on the invoice reference number. Select this invoice reference. I will do a subtotal here. Clear?
Yes.
Now, if I do a subtotal based on this, if I collapse this, invoice reference is nothing but invoice number. Now,
Yes.
against this invoice number, what is my outstanding? Only 25,000.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
According to you, at this level, only 25,000 is outstanding.
Right.
Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Clear, right? Now, come back. If you expand this star, if you click on this star, it will give the details. This is my invoice number 35,000. This is my first partial payment, KZD document type 10,000. Net amount of these two is 25. Next point. We had two tables where we talked about these two tables are exclusively applicable for vendor transaction. Vendor accounting documents are different and vendor documents are different, right? BSEG, BKPF, Fagel Flexa, and then AC DOCA. For vendor exclusively, we talked about two tables. What are those two tables?
BSAK, BS, BSS.
IK, DSAK.
BSIK and then BSAK. BSAK is cleared item. If invoice is fully paid, then only it will come to cleared item. Currently, our invoice is in cleared item list or open item list, red light or green light.
Open item list.
It is on red light, meaning open item. Open item means BSAK or BSIK.
BSIK.
BSIK. Put BSIK. Give your company code AP90. Vendor you put. This is our vendor. And here check if you find invoice number. What is your invoice number? This
14.
14. And if I put invoice number in the document number column, what am I getting?
35,000.
35,000. Look at this amount in local currency, 35,000. But this invoice outstanding is 35,000 or only 25,000 now?
Only 25,000.
Only 25,000. To get the net outstanding on my invoice, should I pass document number or invoice reference?
Invoice reference.
Invoice reference. Right? You can search here or you can find. Can you find get field here?
Yes, sir.
You can also type
XBLNR.
invoice you put. Are you getting anything? No. Invoice reference. Am I getting anything? No, right?
No.
Now scroll down. Check where you find invoice reference. This is here.
XBLNR.
Yes.
XBLNR is only reference. What we are talking about is invoice reference. This is different. Field name is what?
REBZG.
REBZG. I'll copy this field name. I'll go top. Now I will click on this get field. Okay, I'll put this. If I press enter, this is coming on top.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Or if I copy this, go top. This is not here. Let me put item. Is item coming on top? No, right?
No, sir.
No.
If I let's say take business area. If I put a business area, is this coming on top? No.
That means field name is not coming on top, only technical name.
Correct. Now I'll put this GSBER, go top, put this. Which one system is recognizing field name or technical name?
Technical name.
Technical name. So in case now, is it important or not to remember the mandatory names? At least a few. Now this technical name, whatever we are referring to, invoice reference, REBZG, you have to remember. Because tomorrow in your interview, you will be questioned. Or say that you worked on a customization report for vendor line item again, wherein you had to show net outstanding of a particular invoice for a vendor. Then they will ask you, how did you give the logic to the ABAP? Tell you gave the logic to the ABAP, go to BSIK table, pass company code. Company code technical name is what? Company code or BUKRS?
BUKRS.
BUKRS. Pass a supplier. Supplier is what? LIFNR.
LIFNR.
And then pass invoice reference. REBZG. And you tell them in this field you pass what? Invoice number, which is 14. Yes, no? Copy this. Come here. Put this. Enter. Run the report. How many lines are you getting now? One or two?
One, sir.
One.
Only one. I will come back. I will come back. Is this giving the data that you are expecting or not giving?
Not giving, sir.
This is not giving. Come back. Come back. Now go to the report. Come back from the report. Run the report. What I did, I need to do a subtotal based on the invoice reference.
Yes, sir.
If I do a subtotal based on the invoice reference, collapse everything, expand this invoice number. Okay, this one. First point, double click on this document. Where is invoice reference? Is this invoice reference?
Yes, sir.
Let me select this field. Click on this question mark. This
Yes,
one.
sir, this.
What is this field? Where it is updated?
BSEC.
REBZG.
Okay, this is the field name, REBZG. Copy this. There it went to BSEC. Come back. Now, go back to the table. SE16N. Now we need to make sure which table will give you information with that invoice reference number, invoice value plus partially payment value. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And we should know how are we connecting invoice, partial payment, net amount or net outstanding. Give your company code AP90. First what I'll go to invoice reference. This is here. I'll pass this number 14. Number of entries. How many am I getting?
Only one, sir.
Only one I am getting. This is helpful or not helpful? IK?
Not helpful.
Not helping, sir.
Not helping. So what I'll do, I will put our vendor to see whether we are able to see this partial payment entry as open or not. That is what 15 series. In short, these are the two document numbers. Okay. I don't want you to get confused. I will copy only these two document number. Come back one level. You have the document number column. Open this multiple selection. Paste here. Now I am telling system to display only to this document number on the output.
Yes, sir.
Transfer data. Click on execute. I want to remove unnecessary column, blanks. Can I click on this? Before I click on it, look at these two columns. Clearing details are blank or clearing details are filled?
Blank, sir.
Blank.
Clearing details are blank, indicating these two items are open currently.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is indicating these two items are open as of now. Next, what I will do, when I click on this will disappear. But you understood these two are clear. These two clearing entries are blank, meaning these are open items.
Yes, sir.
BSIK is all related to open item. Click on this. Go right side. Check anywhere you have the same field updated for both. For payment, invoice reference is updated, but for invoice reference is blank.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct? Now this is in which table?
BSIK, sir.
BSIK table. Now I will come to BSAK table. Sorry, SE16N. BSAK table. Same company code AP90. Same vendor. Now I will pass the same two document numbers. 15.5, 19.14. Correct? Am I expecting the data or I'm not expecting the data?
Not expecting.
Not expecting the data. Cleared item.
Because this is cleared item. Currently, we have not cleared it. These two are appearing as open in the report. If I run the report, nothing is coming. Table is giving right value. Nothing is found.
Yes.
Sir.
Now I'll open one more table. I will go to BSEG now. Company code I'll put, sorry, AP90. Document numbers, let me pass here these two, and if I click on execute, I am getting 4 records because BSEG is giving a complete accounting entry debit credit collectively.
Yes.
Sir.
But what we are looking at is only for the vendor side or on the other side also?
Vendor
Vendor
side.
side.
Vendor side, sir.
Only vendor side. Now you need to identify how I can filter out vendor. Can I filter out based on the account type plus ADKMS logic? Vendor is identified with
Yes.
K. Yes.
K.
K.
vendor K.
K.
This is GL account, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Same thing you got OB52.
Sir.
Now where I need to filter it? Account type K. Come back. Account type, can I put K here?
Yeah.
If I run the report, system should give only vendor line items. Skip all other apart from vendor.
Yes.
I got only 2. Clearing is blank because these are open. Remove the blanks. Go right side. Invoice reference. Here also same representation.
Yeah.
Yes.
BSEG representation is the same. And BSIK representation is also same. This is the situation after first partial payment or second partial payment?
First partial.
First partial.
First partial payment. Okay. Now I will do second partial payment. Today's date only. Partial payment number 2. What was our partial payment number 2?
8,000.
8,000.
8,000.
It was 8,000. Let me highlight 8,000 also. Amount is 8,000. Value date. Partial payment number 2. Thus, previously we took document number. Now also I am selecting a document number. Observe here. I should put only invoice number.
Yeah.
According to you, what is the balance amount on this invoice?
17.
25,000.
25,000.
I have not yet made the payment, right? I am now going to make the payment.
Okay. 25.
25. Is that clear? 25 is the current outstanding
Yes.
before payment.
Yes.
Process open item. Is it giving 25,000?
No, not yet clear.
No.
Is this giving 25 or 35?
35.
35.
35 because you applied a filter in which you told the system display only this invoice number. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What I told the system? I told the system display only this document number. That is why system is hiding the first partial payment. Your first partial payment is a different document number.
Yeah. 15.
Yes, no?
Starting with 50.
Starting.
15.5.
But we told the system give me only this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So our instruction is correct. System output is also correct.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Come back to overview. Click on choose open item again. Should I select a document number or none?
None.
Document number.
Select
You can
none.
give the next
No document number. No. It should be none.
We
Click on
can't give
process of.
multiple document numbers.
You can give, but how many you will remember? Not required, right? Your payment is always based on the invoice number. You will not remember the part payment number. Here, when I come here, okay, I can find here. Do I have an option called find?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Find document number, enter document number, this and this. When I find like this is now clearly telling me invoice amount is 35, payment made is 10. Now if I wanted to make a partial payment, where I should go?
Partial payment, sir.
Partial payment tab.
Yes, sir.
Come here. To make the payment, click on the net amount. It is clearly giving or not? How much I should pay now?
8,000.
8,000.
I will put 8,000. Partial payment has got any impact with plus minus sign? No impact.
No impact.
No impact. Put 8,000. 8,000, 8,000 is okay. Document, simulate, post. Done. Immediately come back to Excel sheet. In your Excel sheet, after these two, balance should be 17,000.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now come back to line item report. If I do refresh at the invoice reference number 14, total should be how much? 25 to become 17.
Yes.
Yes.
At this invoice reference number 14, list, refresh. Select invoice reference, do a subtotal at invoice reference level. Collapse everything. Can I see 17 outstanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now come back to BSAK. At this moment, BSAK will have any record or no record?
No record.
No record, sir.
No record.
No records because it is not yet cleared. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It is still in the open status, red light. When it is green light, then it will come to BSAK table. When it is red light, BSIK table. Difference between BSAK table, BSIK table, please write down somewhere and then remember it. When you see this 2-3 times, you will automatically understand. After today's practice, you will definitely remember it if you really practice it. If you watch recording, you will forget it. If you practice, you will remember it. BSIK. Now let me refresh it. But before I refresh it, I need to look at my input. My input is not correct, right?
Another payment document should be
Sorry,
uploaded.
sorry.
Right? I should not give this input. Now I will select this document. I want to delete it. Can I click on this? Delete row. Now this is deleting values from here. Where I should pass the number? Invoice reference. Can I call my invoice reference like this? Get field.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enter. Invoice reference is here. Invoice number. Output. Now
Only payment entry is coming.
Only payment.
only 2 payment entries are coming. Only 2 payment entries are coming, which is okay. 10,000 and 8,000 is coming as payment entry. If I try to pass BSEC, BSEC also input is not correct. Delete this single row. Get field. Pass invoice number. Easy to pass data in table now.
Yes, sir.
Same 2 records in BSEC also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have third entry. Third entry how much?
17,000.
17,000. Let me make this 17,000 now. Same thing. Today only I'll take part payment number. Hold on. 17,000. Part payment number 3. Account. Should I select a document number or I should not? In case of partial payment.
Should not.
Not, sir.
No, sir.
We should not select. If you select it, you will be misguided by the system. Because you are confusing the system. Pick only this. System is only picking that. Ignoring the partial payment value. Your output value is incorrect. System behavior is correct, but our understanding is not correct. click on process open item. Now I can find from here invoice number, click on find, document number, enter, pick the invoice number, enter. Okay. Now if I go to partial payment, net amount is 35, partially paid amount is 18,000. I need to pay balance is 17 here.
Yes, sir.
I will go to document, simulate. This is okay. Exchange rate differences. If you notice the difference, first partial payment I made, second partial payment I made, did I get any exchange rate differences?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Whenever there is any exchange rate differences, system will do it only at the time of a final payment. At what time?
Final payment.
At final payment. Click on post it. Now according to me, invoice is having any outstanding or it is fully paid? Invoice is now fully paid. If I come to vendor line item report, my ideal expectation is invoice number 14 to be part of open item or to be part of cleared item.
We cleared it.
Cleared.
List, refresh. Is this open or is this cleared now?
Cleared, sir.
Clear.
This is cleared automatically when you do the last payment.
Yes.
Now I will go to BSAK table. In BSAK table, my input is not correct. I will delete this record. Document number, let me delete this. And I will pick invoice reference. If I put this invoice reference, my expectation is I will get invoice document plus all my payment.
Yes.
Sir, yes. Because it is cleared now, full payment.
Yeah. But what am I getting here?
Only two, sir.
10 and
Only 2. 5 and 6 it is giving. Rest it is not giving. Am I right?
Yeah. Clearing. Okay, date.
This is not giving. Okay. Come back. Now I will go to this table. BSIK. If I refresh the table, data is disappeared from BSIK. From open item, data is now in which table?
Cleared documents.
Cleared document. Those who are typing, please be on mute. Somebody is typing something on keyboard. Please go on mute.
Background noise also coming. I think AI is right.
Okay. Understood why data disappeared from BSIK? Because your invoice is no longer open.
Yes, sir.
Now I will go to this document. What is the payment document number?
15 ending.
15.7. Go to document, click on display. I'm able to see this. Now go to environment, click on payment usage. Click on what?
Payment usage.
Payment use.
If I click on payment usage, system is giving you information related to this.
Yes.
Now here, are you able to get detailed information or you are not able to get detailed information?
Detail.
But if you specifically look at, is there any connectivity between these 4? Invoice reference is not matching here. This is a different. For example, you get a requirement from your business tomorrow that they wanted to see a report against a particular invoice, how my payment is made. Do you definitely need the details or not? Invoice number 14 is paid on 3 intervals. So and so date, 10,000 paid. On so and so date, 8,000 is paid. On a specific date, 17,000 is paid. Do you need this breakup for further reference or not required?
Required, sir.
Required.
How many times we paid?
Right? This is required. If I require this information, do I need a logic or not?
Yes, we need.
Right? There should be a logic. Invoice reference is what majoritarily we will be using. But in this case, is it a matching or not matching?
Not matching,
Not
sir.
matching.
Not matching. Go out completely. Clearing a document is here. Okay. Now the invoice is fully cleared or partially cleared?
Fully cleared, sir.
Fully cleared.
Invoice is fully cleared. Whenever you have a full cleared invoice, your verification is always based on the final payment. Based on what?
Final payment.
Based on the final payment. What is final payment document number?
15.7.
All zeros.
15.7. If you go to clearing a document, everywhere the same document number is updated. 15.7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everywhere it is updated. Okay. Now we also have another column called payment reference along with invoice reference.
Mm.
Yes.
Go to this, find out, let's say, payment reference. If I want another search hit, find or find next.
Find next.
Click on find next. Find next until you find payment reference. This is the payment reference. Let me add it next to invoice reference. Copy and see what data is coming. Is this updating anything or it is blank?
It is blank. We'll update for next in clearing doc.
Alright, currently this is blank, no data is updated. Fine. Come back. Fine, we will come back from here. If I look at my vendor line item report, if I go to cleared item, I did this clearing today. Can I put today's date as my clearing date?
Yes.
Execute the report. This is what I got. But from this, I am looking for this document, clearing document number 7. If I need to filter this, select this clearing document, open the filter. I'll pick document number 7. Put this, continue. These 4 entries are there. Total is becoming 0. This is how my payment is made. In short, this is how this invoice is applied with the payment. But am I able to find any specific logic with which I can connect it?
No.
Yes. Clearing
You
document.
can take the full payment clearing document.
No, if it is not fully cleared.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So we need a specific logic or not required. With which, first of all, we are convinced. Forget about you are giving it to the ABAP or anybody. If you go back and if you look at from the table, are you supposed to get the detailed information or not required?
We need.
Should get.
You need, but are you getting this?
No.
No.
No. This you're not getting. Clear? What was the requirement? What is happening? What we wanted? What we are getting? There are question marks, I know, but you understood what question marks you are getting on your mind?
Yes. Yes.
Alright? On the Excel sheet, everything is clear. When you go to SAP, everything is clear. But when you go to table, certain things are a little tricky to catch them.
Yeah.
And most of the times we would have heard or you would have understood that you'll have to prepare functional specification, prepare the logic, give the logic to the ABAP, to the technical team.
Yes,
sir.
This is what you need to do it, and this is how you need to create a test case. You need to create a test case with multiple possible scenarios. In each of the scenario, make sure manually, if you go to SE16N, you are able to trace the data. Whatever you can trace manually, Same thing ABAP consultant will write as a program. If you cannot do it manually, ABAP cannot do it through the program. Point number 1. This is about your partial payment. This connecting I will make you understand, but keep these confusions open in your mind and then try to understand how do I connect it. First point. Second point, we also need to make this partial payment through what? Automatic payment program.
Yes.
If I go to F110, if I take this 2 parameter, I'll put everything as usual, this. I'll just show the screen and then we will close it. Enter, log, I need it, 124 blank Z, save this, status. To be very specific, let me go with the invoice. Come back, open item, execute. Which is our next invoice to be paid?
15.
15. I'm not going to residual because I want you to understand partial payment first with manual and then automatic. Then only we will go to residual. 15. Until I show, don't experiment anything on residual. This to be included or to be excluded?
Included.
Included, sir.
Included.
Included. Open the drop down, document number, put this. Okay.
Yes.
Save it. Status, proposal. Our intention is to make full payment or to make partial payment?
Partial payment.
Partial payment.
Partial payment. Display proposal. System is picking 35,000. How much?
35.
35,000. Is this what we wanted or not?
Not wanted.
No,
No. We
we
will
don't
take
want.
10,000.
Go back. Let me go to edit. Enter. Double click on it. Select this. Go to change. On this change, do I have any option to edit the payment amount?
No, sir.
This is your discount. This is your discount. If I try to reallocate, reallocation is only for reallocating the payment bank account. Do I have any point where I can change the payment amount through APP?
No.
No, sir.
Manually, I had a separate field, separate tab, a partial payment through which I can do it. But through automatic payment program, do I have anything or I do not?
We do not.
We don't have anything, right?
No, sir.
Now I'll do it. I'll come back. Let me close this proposal, delete it. Okay. Now what you do is come to accounting, go to financial accounting. You are doing what? Which module are you working on now?
Accounts payable.
Go to payable, document entry, go to this down payment. Can you find down payment request?
Yes.
But are we talking about down payment or invoice partial payment?
Invoice
Invoice
partial.
We're talking about invoice partial payment. Invoice partial payment is different. Down payment is different. Go to outgoing payment. In outgoing payment, you have these points. F-53 we understood. 58 also we have seen. The missing one which we have not seen is 58. Sorry, 59.
Sir. Payment request.
This is your with printout, post with printout, which is 58. You are not paying, you are requesting for the payment. You are making a payment request, 59. Go to this. Is this asking the invoice number, document number?
Yes, sir.
Payment request for invoice. Give the invoice number. Okay. If you know the line item number, put line item number. If not, ignore it. Press enter. If I do it, there is something called a special GL indicator.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I will put here part payment 1 APP. Part payment 1 APP, enter. When I do it, there is a message configuration is missing.
Yes.
Yes.
There is a message configuration is missing, meaning for any special GL you need a configuration. For any special GL we need a configuration. One point before we close, I want you to remember, partial payment through APP possible, not possible?
Possible.
Possible.
Possible, sir.
Partial payment through APP possible with the help of payment request,
Yes, sir.
special GL indicator,
Yes, sir.
OBA.
special GL indicator,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. P.
special GL indicator is P. Through special GL indicator P, you can make partial payment to a vendor with automatic payment program. Tomorrow you will be questioned this. Can we make partial payment with APP? They will check how you are answering, and they will also ask from your payment till clearing what will happen. In short, if you take these three, you need to understand 3 partial payments from invoice with automatic payment program, how my invoice is fully cleared. Now manual payment, you are able to do it clearing. When you do the practice today, what I want you to do is, this partial payment understood, right? Manually how we did it.
Yeah.
Now I will put assignment here.
That partial payment reports you can see in the AC Docker.
It will come there also. AC Docker will update everything.
Yeah.
Okay, now here.
But Ajay, in case of partial payments, your manual intervention is required, right? When in the APP.
Not required. You are creating payment request, right?
Okay. For partial
In payment request, are you selecting the invoice number and then payment amount?
Okay.
Okay, that we will see tomorrow practically.
Okay.
Make partial payment with invoice reference tick enabled. Again, make partial payment tick not enabled. I mean to say,
Invoice reference tick.
setting include invoice reference. Take this, execute the full scenario. Execute what?
Full scenario.
Full scenario.
Full payment.
Invoice, 3 partial payment, and then see the table. Okay. Once that is done, remove this, again execute the same scenario. But one time this tick is enabled, second time tick is not enabled. Is this clear?
Yeah.
When setting is this, execute full cycle invoice, partial payment 1, 2, 3. Go to the table, refer the table, look at the difference. Once that is done, if it is ticked, untick it, save it, again execute the same scenario, same values, and then see the difference. What is happening during the posting, after the posting? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just check this, and then we will see what is the impact, what needs to be done. We will discuss collectively. Once you have something or certain information for you to experiment, for you to practice, then when I talk different points, maybe the regular sessions or in the interview session, you will be able to connect easily. Clear what to do? Only this to you do it. Don't do any additional experiment, whatever we did. Yesterday's, day before yesterday, keep aside. If you are attending today's session, make sure today's assignment is done today, else tomorrow you are confused. If you are not up to date, I am not responsible. If you are going behind the backlog, you will be falling behind only. As we move forward, I will speed up in such a way. I'll connect things in zigzag mode. And I want you to follow what I'm talking, practice what I'm giving. For this, no other go, you need to sit, practice. Spare 1 hour a day without fail. Whether you are getting the output, you are not getting the output, you are getting error, not getting error, immaterial. Sit in front of the system, execute the screen what I'm showing. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Fine, then the remaining portion we will see tomorrow, and then this weekend we will have doubts clarification only on the automatic payment program. All right, good night.
Yeah, Ajay, please.